Okay, welcome back. Currently we are in the throes of what I call Muppet Babies syndrome, where most of our creatures, aside from the two that are fully evolved, are reverted to their childhood. They're having a psychiatric episode and they've reverted. And we need to get them back up to anything approaching their normal strength, which means, unfortunately, we're going to have to, do things. We're going to have to do things. Step one of that, I think, is going to be grinding. We're gonna basically work our way through the water side as we were doing. We're gonna try and make some steady progress. Even as babies, these are powerful babies, right? The problem is I need to remember anything about the route I was taking previously, which is kind of the tricky part. I think we go in. We went. I think this would. I think. No. Yes. Yes, because we'd gone. I specifically remember saying we'd gone every route except the correct one. So it's one of the splits off this path is what we're interested in. The problem is remembering which one here we've done and which one we haven't. Oh no, hang on, wait, no, this isn't right. This isn't right, because the split we haven't done on this path is this.
Looks like a dead end, but the path continues.
This is probably a gate. I bet we need a special key to open it.
So ignore that. I swear we'll get some momentum going in a second. I swear. We won't be bumblefucking around for the entire video. It's the other route, and then the other route. We just have to work out what that means. We have to work out how that looks for us. It'll be fine, I swear. It'll be fine. We'll work it out. It'll be great. I'm kind of eager to let my terrifying children loose on something. I think I might try and just fuck this fucker up. Get 'em, babies. Okay, that's already more damage than he was doing with his fucking D rank skill before. Obviously, not really equaling these guys yet, but he's doing his best. You don't need experience, it's fine. Let the fucking Deku tree with his two little younglings he's protecting. Let them loose on proceedings. Kablamo? Yeah, Kablamo. You know what, let's see what Arbok's new skill is doing for him. Let's get a semblance of what's going on here. I feel like Diggersby is still sort of the weak link here right now. Hate to say it. He's the only one not hitting for over 100. I kind of expected a bit more out of that power boost he got from this merge. Obviously, we're too late in the game now, right? To be swapping him out for someone else. He's like 5 merges deep. Like, no new monster we bring on is going to be catching up with that power, like, particularly quickly. But yeah, I was expecting a little bit more damage output from him. I guess he is more bulk focused than damage focused. Which is probably a good thing that we have some. We do seem to have like our 3 bulkiest monsters in the middle spots where they defend our life points, which is probably a good thing, I would say. Probably. Although, as I say, like, frankly, letting yourself get hit is often quite a pretty meta play in this. Ooh, Pikachu. What a machine. What an absolute beast he is. May have been my starting Pokemon, but he's also going to be my finishing Pokemon. Right, so this is where we need to go. And then it's whichever portal in here we haven't already taken. And if you were to ask me what that is, I would have zero answer for you. Part of me thinks it's probably this one right in front of us, because I would have explored a bit more and been like, yeah, we'll get the, you know, the further away one feels correct here, you know? Let's try that. Nope. It wasn't that one. Oh wait, yes it was. No wait, no, I'm correct. I'm being stupid. It is not this one. It is not this one. I expected to be kicked straight out there for a second for some reason, but that's not how this works. Just see if there are any, like... freebies. I guess a Mel's Elixir is a nice thing to have. And back round we go again. You having fun yet? So at the moment, I'm kind of determined to finish this game. I'm kind of in the zone with it. I'm kind of focusing my efforts on it, which means I'm recording a lot of these in advance. As I say, I'm actually off work this week. It's pretty cool, and I have nothing to do with that time. So, basically every day I am recording either a Jade Cocoon or a Senua's Saga, and then also recording a second Jade Cocoon. So right now I have 2 Jade Cocoons uploading, and I am, as I record this third one. I've been, like, as I say, once again, if I really thought about it, and I am really thinking about it right now, I guess, but I'm too stuck in my ways. If I was, like, optimizing YouTube here, I would be doing a much better job of scheduling them as well, because what I'm doing is, if I upload something in advance, and this is how I've always done it basically, if I upload something ahead of time, I will just schedule it for like midday on the day I want it to come out, which is pretty much like the worst time you can schedule it for, really, when you have a think on that. Because I mean, here in the UK, that's midday, where no one is watching videos. They're either at work or at school or whatever. And over in America, which is obviously like the biggest audience for YouTube, it's like 6 in the morning or earlier. It's not optimal, but we don't do things optimal here on the Average Joe channel. We sabotage ourselves for absolutely no reason. Oh, guys. Guys. Come on. Come on now. No, I didn't use Krabby in that fight. I guess that's fine. I guess that's not the end of the world. We can live with it. Where am I? Wait, I'm confused. Where am I? I've genuinely lost the plot. Okay, yeah, this is the wrong portal. We want to go this way. Wow, I think I just had a stroke. What the hell was that? Could not work out where the fuck I was then. Tell you, man, old age, it comes for us all. Right, so it's not this convenient portal directly in front of us, so let's have a little bit of a wander around. It's probably this convenient portal not right in front of us. You'd think, right? Yeah, we've not been here. And I expect this is where we're going to find our little Nautilus mini-boss thing. I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna kill it. I just want to make sure we get the jump on it. I do really like that. I think anglerfish are just fucking terrifying looking creatures, so they translate really well to fantasy universes. Having said that, like, one of my top 10 Pokemon is Lantern, who is based on an anglerfish, right? And they made that thing look cute as hell. It is doable. It is doable. The fact that they managed to encutify is, like, legitimately one of the most terrifying looking creatures on the planet. Now, don't get me wrong, they're far from the most dangerous thing on the planet, right? Like, a lion will kill you a lot harder than an anglerfish will. But anglerfish just straight up look like a, you know, terrifying eldritch monster. It's just core to their DNA. There's a lot of things in the deep, deep sea that human beings were never meant to witness. They do bad things to our psyche. So bulky. So bulky. Thought we were free of these fuckers when we left the Earth side, but I guess not. There's always more of them. I really should have got the AoE abilities, solo die, or whatever it's called. I don't know. The AoE fire ability on Diggersby instead of the one I ended up with, because he just doesn't look at his mana. He just doesn't run out of mana. So spending more mana in order to hit everything would have been the play, I think. It's a non-issue for him, so like, why not? Okay, this was unexpected. I guess we go another floor deeper before we fight the boss on this one. That does make like the difficulty of these 4 zones like pretty varied, I would say. Because obviously the deeper in the mini boss is, could you get tired, please? Is it not? Is it because I'm not letting you run far enough? Is that fuck that up, didn't I? Yeah, the deeper in the mini boss is, obviously, the more worn down you are by the time you get to it, and more difficult it is. So, like, having it like be on floor 2 in the wind zone or wherever it was, and then be like floor 4 or 5 on this zone is. I mean, I guess, you know, there's no law saying all 4 of these have to be equal in difficulty, but it just it does feel a little bit weird. A little bit weird. Just a little bit. Nice. Still also fairly nice. I really should have put the wall back up because that is mana damage, I believe, Psycho Crash, right? And we don't really want to be taking mana damage. Thankfully, they are dumb. They are big dum-dums. Don't use the correct attack that would be most optimal in this situation. Neat-o. Jesus Christ, we've got enough of these fuckers. I'm gonna go this way instead. Cool. Just what I wanted. It really is just the anglerfish hole, isn't it? Can't be bothered, man. Just moving on with my life. Okay, so this objectively has to be where the mini boss lives. Objectively. I kind of want to find it and fight it before I fight anything else, because I want to be in the best shape possible for it, you know? I thought there was more path there. I didn't realise I was wandering into a dead end, so so much for that plan. Okay. Cool skill bind, bro. These things are, frankly, very easy, so I don't think we've got too much to worry about. Krabby can't use special attacks. No. No, Krabby. How will he get through life in this current state? We kill this turn? Right? We kill this turn? Oh, we could have killed this turn. We all targeted wrong, didn't? Oh, touche, Arbok. Touche. Okay. 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 That's the status curing one, I believe. Ah, they're everywhere. That one has a snake with it. There's an actual threat in this fight. Eee. Just as he was about to run out of mana. He still has the advantage of leveling up faster than everyone else because he's still 1 or 2 merges behind the rest of the party. I'm hoping Arbok will evolve fairly soon as well, just because he can now evolve to his final form, which means all of his earlier evolutions happen earlier, if that makes sense. Hit the healthier one. Nice. And then we get a bit of good old-fashioned snake-on-snake violence. And it doesn't kill. Sometimes I forget that Arbok is a Gara. Which are, like, inherently some of the bulkiest creatures in the game. He just doesn't look like it, right? He's like a slinky little snake fella. You don't expect him to be a chonky boy. To use incredibly millennial internet speak. What is this? Why is this here? There you are. I mean, since we're arse deep in this zone now anyway, let's have a quick look around to see if... Okay, there's just more of them. Brilliant. Let's go in then. Do we need to use an anything? Is it worth giving Amel's elixir to our boy Arbok? I think it is, right? We should be okay with this, just because our Fireside's putting out a lot of damage now. But there's potential for this to go a bit tits up. Life crash. Okay, that's not ideal. It shouldn't one-shot the barrier, which is the upside to him having life crash. Neither does Dark Crash, that's good. Okay, so we can theoretically barrier stall here. Pretty comfortable. Jesus Christ, Flygon. Okay, so yeah, it takes him 2 hits to get the barrier down. If he is just like cycling between the 2 of them, then theoretically he should be Dark Crashing this turn, which is absolutely fine. No, he's using Ignite, okay. Weird. That's also absolutely fine though. Yeah, this actually seems a lot easier than the others. Am I crazy? It's putting up very little resistance, it's just using like a few relatively strong attacks. That's not the super buff, that's just good old-fashioned defense buff. Which apparently takes effect immediately? I thought it happened at the end of the turn. I guess the text box doesn't come up to the end of the turn, but that's just some classic Jade Cocoon chicanery, that. That was... that was like painfully easy. It's embarrassingly easy. A lot of experience as well, nice. Nice selection of level ups from that.
This must be the key that opens that blue gate.
If you think so, then why don't you try it?
I am and I will. Okay, so that's only the fire side that we don't have the gate open on now. So I guess that's our next objective. I don't know why I'm so desperate to try and get initiative against this thing. We can just fight it. We can just fight it. I'm not overly concerned. Regular attack did 23 damage. Critical attack did 103, was that? Criticals have to do the Pokemon thing of ignoring defense stats, right? Which I guess is what makes Stroke Chant such a good move. Although, Explode is clearly just a better move because that always ignores defense. Regardless. But different sides do different things, you know. Hey. Fuck them up, lads. I kind of forgot he was there. I had the controller in one hand. I didn't even have my thumb on the analog stick. Like there was no way I was escaping that. That is a really good move, isn't it? Like, not only is it like reliable damage. It's also just more damage than basically every attack any of my monsters can do aside from Pikachu. It's so good. I feel like a genuinely, like, really solid build is just to have 3 monsters spam explode on Earthside, and then have a couple of healers on Waterside to top them up again every time they get beat up. Because you can get, like, really bulky monsters that are just always going to be swinging for 150, because that's what that move does. So they don't need attack stats, you know? Just have, like, 3 Krabbies. 3 Krabbies exploding everywhere. That's the dream. I'm actually intrigued. It's not going to happen now, but I want to know how close everyone is. Pikachu's actually not that far from his final form. Considering he's never been able to merge with his own species, that is pretty good. Joltik apparently achieved his final form. Didn't know that. That would have been a fun surprise if I hadn't just gone and spoiled it for myself. Carnivine's got his, Arbok's got his, Krabby's got his, Flygon's also pretty close. Diggersby's a little bit further away, okay. So it's basically the fire side aren't going to be getting their final forms, which is really unfortunate for them. Everyone else, though? I'm actually really excited to see Joltik's. We know what Krabby's is now, obviously, but I got no clue what Joltik's final form is. I don't think it's that big, like, you know that big, like, chunky flying caterpillar thing? The one that had the move that was supposed to revive things, but I'm still not convinced it does. I don't think it's that. It might be that. I don't think it is. I think that's a different creature's final form. I guess we'll see, though. Might as well pop back to the temple since we're here. And then back in. Right. 1 crystal remains to be found. I thought it was here. It's not. It's the next one. That running sound is fucking silly. I guess they're trying to sort of imply that floor is kind of trampoline-esque in form. Oh, okay. See, that's a better sound. That didn't sound like something jizzing its pants. That sounded like a monster screaming or something. That's the difference between... Well, it was wind that had the weird noise, wasn't it? Okay. Sure. This might actually be the... This place is called St. Elmo's Fire. This might actually be the new rank of the single target fire spell that I really wanted for Diggersby, and I'm going to kick myself if it is.
This not fight?
See? I thought this wasn't a fight.
This war. War of human and Kalmaman. Live or die.
Wow. He pulled the old, I don't like reggae, I love it on me. Okay, no, I think this is... What is this, actually? What are you? Oh, it is. Okay. I was right. This means I have to kick myself, which, now that I think about it, is quite a difficult thing to achieve, especially when you're sitting down. I'll do it later. Literally the first building I went into on the fireside. I thought it would take forever to find this. I really did. That's why I didn't go hunting for it. But typically, it's the first thing I find. Oh well. Never mind, I guess. We'll make do with our mediocre damage. Okay. Krabby's now mergeable. The question is, do we want to merge Krabby? Because we could go do it now. like before we get properly started here, we could just go do that. He does only have 3 passives, right? Am I crazy? When we checked this before, he only had 3 passives? Yeah. So he would get a 4th passive out of it, which could be anything. We have our, you know, full choice of whatever the hell we want there. Potentially getting more spirit so we can actually take hits from the magic side of things. And obviously he would get better stats in the long haul. I guess we do. Because, I mean, everyone else needs to level up anyway. He's only going to be a few levels behind him. Yeah, we'll go do that. We'll do it. It's fine. It's the sensible thing to do. Room of Life.
Hello.
Hello. Wisdom up 20%. Fucking hell. That would have been so nice to have. It's fine. It's fine. I'll get over it. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Okay, let's see what we can get on the water side. Strength at 1. Extra HP recovery is nice. We could go with that, potentially. Prevents petrify, poison, stun. Cuts damage from wind attacks. Isn't particularly that exciting. Could get more vitality up. Removing chance of sudden death is a thing. Because let's face it, the instant death attack does penetrate barrier, and if it were to kill Krabby, that would be fucking terrible for my team. Prevent MP drain, that's not relevant enough. HP recovery is a thing also, maybe. Yeah, I'm actually leaning towards the death immunity here, to be honest. I think extra healing would be nice. There's not really anything we need here. And I think that is like... It's a niche thing. It's a very niche thing. But death is genuinely the most like bullshit, random bullshit that you can deal with in this game. And we do not want it taking out our absolute linchpin monster. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. This feels smart to me. Guarantee it will never come up now. Guarantee. Nothing ever tries to cast a death attack on Krabby for the rest of this playthrough. I guarantee it. But this is peace of mind. This is what insurance is. I should have renamed him Kingler. We have sort of had a no renaming policy though, regardless of what things change into, so.
Thank you for coming.
Right. As we were then. Would be real cool to get that fire gem today. Would be real cool. We'll see if it happens then. We don't guarantee nothing here. Don't like you. Oh. Okay. A lot of random dead ends in this area. Should we fight one? Let's fight one. Let's fight one. Ooh. Ooh, that's grim, actually. That's a defense drop, and two things that really benefit from me having drop defense. Well done, guys. Great synchronicity there. Can we kill one of them before they, you know, ruin everything? Thank you. Didn't even do the defense drop. Okay, sure. Hey, Krabby! Not Krabby, Arbok. Whatever your name is. Almost a one-shot. Almost a one-shot on his brethren. There's the defense drop. And now we would be in a bit of a pickle here if this would last one more turn, but I don't think it will. As long as Flygon can hit a thing. Sometimes that's a big ask, but he managed it. I don't think, by the way, I'm going to merge Carnivine again. Unless we get like really stuck on a boss because we are desperately lacking healing, I think I'm just going to let him cap out here. Because by the time he's hit 15 and then we merge him and then like the rest of the team will be like 10 probably by that point, and it's like he's going to have a lot of catching up to do. Are they both coming for me? Alright, guess we've got to battle our way out of here. These are fast and have high magic stats, so it's a good thing they all just went for attack on turn 1. I was going to say there was a very real possibility there that they could all just like focus nuke Krabby or something, and it would have been pretty fucking devastating. But they didn't. So, thumbs up. Good times had by all. Yeah, that's it. Show off your better magic than me. Just flex it right in my face. It's fine. Jesus Christ, can you hear that? The bins are being emptied. Sounds like the fucking apocalypse is upon us. I'm going to specifically not apply a noise gate to this recording like I normally do, so you can hear that. I don't want to ruin my... Oh, fucking hell, man. Sounds like a goddamn earthquake. I guarantee it won't sound anywhere near as bad when it hits the recording. I guarantee it'll sound like I'm massively over-exaggerating because that's kind of how recording works. The further away from the microphone things are, the less they represent how they sound in reality. I remember around here we get a lot of fireworks. A lot of fireworks. There's people on the street who let off like large amounts, like full like displays of fireworks on basically any event they're able to. And it does sound like you're genuinely in a war zone when they're doing it around here, because it's like someone 3 doors away just letting off like these massive like town-sized displays. I don't know where they get them from. They must know someone who can hook them up, you know. But I recorded that to show my friends and was like, Jesus Christ, can you hear this? And then I played the recording back and it was just like this distant pitter-patter. It's like, but that's not how it sounds in real life. It's way worse. This is a very long straight with an owl at the end. One of those long owly straights. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. We'll play this game. Was that a fun game for you? A little bit of ring around the rosy. Haha, I have a wall. It never gets old, man. It never gets old just having the most broken ability in the game. Just carry you. You don't understand how much more difficult this game would have been if I didn't have Grabby. You don't understand. He just nullifies all damage half the time. There just is no damage. Just because he exists. This is why I'm so determined to protect him from, like, random sudden death. What do you think these do? I know the normal ones do blind attack. But these are fire ones. You can tell they're very slightly red tinted. Comet Strike. That sounds scary. I guess we won't know what it does though. 307! 307! That was a big number. That is a record hit, that is. We've not seen any of my monsters at least. I'm not sure we've seen any enemy monsters hit for over 300 either, right? Had a lot of 200s. A lot of 200s. I guess if you count that move that drops you to 1 HP, then it's done more than that. Or, you know, death. So the exit's there, but... Why did I turn around? You can't outrun one of these. This could actually be really bad for me. It just seemed like they always attack turn 1. But now they're going to outspeed us before we can get a wall up. And attack again, I guess. Guys, you know you're like glass cannons, right? You know you're like walking nukes. The point is, you're very fast and you have high magic attack, and you wander into the battle and you explode a thing. That's sort of your purpose. Like, I'm not complaining that you didn't just make life very, very difficult for me. But I don't think you're playing to your strengths by running up and kicking something for 15. I don't think that's optimal playstyle for you, in all honesty. If you want, you know, some sort of hint. I don't know where I'm going, really. We know where the exit is. I'm just like having a bit of an explore. What is down the long corridor? There's like more level down the long corridor. I think for now I'm just going to jump in here. I think there probably is another exit down the long corridor. Interesting. This seems to be the way to go, though. Unless everything on this level is behind a barrier and we're meant to have gone down the long corridor to find the crystal. Which is a possibility. They're not really hiding these very well, are they? Okay, firebug. I think that just has the firewall ability thing, so I'm not particularly afraid of that. Depends what it's randomly paired with, I guess, though. Non-aggro too. Is it me, or are these fire levels way bigger than the others? Can I just exit? Do we just exit? I mean, it's how we know for sure which, I'm just going to fight one real quick. How we know for sure which portals we've been through if they're the only ones we've discovered. To be fair. If I do a second run of this place and I come across a portal I haven't, you know, discovered yet, then obviously I haven't been through it. It's pretty clear cut. That's actually a lot more damage than I was expecting from that. Actually not a bad move, turns out. Sometimes I just like to let the wind side do something, you know. Just to remember it's there. Don't know why that sentence was so difficult to pronounce. Where's this take me then? Where are we going? Sure, this looks like a place. This is somewhere we can go. This is a real location. With an angry monkey in it. This is going to be a dead end then, I think. If the key spore's just sort of hanging out there.
Kalmaman, leave forest.
What?
Kalmaman, destroy village. Kill human. Destroy village. Kill human.
I'll never let you.
They do just have, like, full conversations at this point. Remember when all they did was just go rah? That was pretty cool, right? This one was a boss earlier in the game as well. Coming full circle. You could do a little bit of healing here. He one-shots the wall, which is a little bit terrifying. Fuck it, let's let him loose. Ooh, nearly. So very nearly. Thought they might be able to. I really did. We outspeed though, right? Yeah, cool. If only Diggersby had that higher rank fire spell. That's all it would have taken. And that shockwave is quite a good move, to be fair. I can never work out quite what it does. I think it like does a lot of damage to one target and then splashes some onto another. But the way it works with walls is it does the damage to the wall but then splashes some onto a random monster as well. So it's good like wall penetration. And also like just good general damage, because if you're using it normally then you're hitting 2 monsters, and that's also pretty sick. Right, back to the start. We didn't find the fire crystal today, that's a shame, but we do need to be wrapping up, unfortunately, so more of this soon. In fact, I'm going to record another video of it almost immediately, but you'll see that in a couple of days. I'll see you. Bye.